Jeder kennt die Notwendigkeit.
Everyone knows the need for update and upgrade functions from his home PC. Also in the industrial sector, these updates are important to close security gaps or to import error corrections into the system. With upgrades, where functional extensions have to be installed in the system, many customers are facing the problem to stop the production line completely. Not with BRAUMAT, because here partial updates and upgrades are possible. Even different versions of BRAUMAT in the PLC or PC area are no problem. The same applies to different plant components. This flexibility is unique and has not been mastered by any other brewery control system by now. My colleague Horst Fuchs will now show you how the upgrade function is implemented at BRAUMAT using the example of a redundant BRAUMAT system. Wonderful, thank you, Jürgen. Today we will show you this upgrade functionality within the system live in the demo. One of our most important functionalities within BRAUMAT is the upgrade functionality. Upgrade functionality of the complete OS level without necessarily touching the AS level. At the end, you can carry out a complete upgrade within the PCs for Windows technical reasons without having to deactivate recipes on the AS level. You also do not have to stop the AS. You may remember our hot standby server concept. We have different areas here, for example in a brewery. In each area there is a redundant pair of servers, which are always completely synchronized online, i.e. engineering and archives. There are also clients, which can also be multi-clients over the entire plant. That means in each area I have a redundant server pair with corresponding operator stations. As an example, we have this plant here. We assume it has been running for 20 years. Now you are forced to replace the hardware and software at this level because the support for a particular Windows operating system is being phased out. This is relatively easy to implement in BRAUMAT. You take the old project from the old plant. You install new PCs and new PC hardware with the corresponding Windows software. Install the latest BRAUMAT software. And then you open the BM configurator. Load the existing old project into the system by clicking the check button. The upgrade is now processing. If there is no error message here, you can assume that this project, which was projected perhaps 10 or 20 years ago, is now compatible with the new operating system and the new BRAUMAT system. This is what we do for all redundant servers in all areas. But we do nothing on the PLC side, AS side. Here, the software can continue to run in an old version. The servers recognize this and can interpret the corresponding data modules with other structures. Especially in the cellar, we have the problem that control recipes run there for weeks. We cannot cancel them. We can let the AS continue to run here. Do the upgrade at the OS level. Connect these cables from the peripherals or the bus to the corresponding servers. Reconstruct the badge and then continue to run as normal. That means, if we stick with the type S7-400, which we have been using 20 to 25 years, you can select the appropriate software version here, or it is already set. You can take the entire history of BRAUMAT software with you through this upgrade scenario and continue as normal. Of course, it is possible to select other PCU, for example S7-400 with the latest S7 version 8 software. And here you see the next generation from version 7.5. We can also support S7-1500 projected with Tier A portal. You also have already recognized the second generation of the software version here. And you can also select them, and thus you can always expand BRAUMAT with the corresponding PLC in terms of type and version. A mixed operation within the area is also possible. We could start a recipe here. A synchronization is running and another subsystem would continue to run in this S7-1500. This is a feature that is probably unique on the market. It helps you to upgrade your complete plant in one weekend without any risk of affecting any process section in any PLC. We do not change anything in these PLCs. It is not even necessary to install additional software update blocks. We do have the whole history of BRAUMAT software versions on the PLC side with us and can support them in the latest OS.
Siemens, ingenuity for life.